LinkedIn email automation. This has been an automation that I've been using in the last few weeks, and it has been yielding good results for me. Finding specific profiles that we can target using Sales Navigator, and then sending them a cold DM. You can do whatever you want. You can pitch them, you can offer them to hop on a call, provide value, whatever you'd like. But the main idea here is the fact that we are using only open profiles, which means basically people who are allowing you to connect. And this allows us to reach out to more people than we can using only LinkedIn and the current state of LinkedIn, which basically allows you to send 200 messages per week, which isn't a lot. And LinkedIn have reduced this. So all the time they are just removing more organic methods capabilities, probably to avoid spam, which makes a lot of sense. But if you would like to enhance your cold outreach automations in LinkedIn, this is a very interesting automation for you. Basically what we are doing, as I said, you must have Sales Navigator, and we are reaching out to people who have a premium profile, and they allow you to send messages. So basically there are two types of messages or profiles in LinkedIn: open profiles and restricted profiles. And the restricted profiles, whenever you send them an email, you're using your credits, you're using your quotas. So if they don't answer you, your credits are reduced. While in opposing to these restricted profiles, you also have this type of profiles which are free to connect, and then whenever you send them an email, you don't use your credits, you don't use your quotas or your credit. So basically what you can do, you come here to Sales Nav, you can filter out your prospects. So let's say I want to reach out to people who have the word sales in their profile, companies between the size of 1 to 10, and they are in Venezuela. Just a random, completely random example. Then we will extract all the data from all of these profiles. We have 2K profiles here, so we will extract 1K. This is the limit that LinkedIn is imposing. And then we will enter one by one, see if they have this premium badge. And if they do, we will see if it's the first time we're viewing the profile, because I don't want to send the same message to the same people. So basically only people that I looked at their profile for the first time, I'm going to hit the message button, and then I'm going to use OCR to recognize if it's an open profile or not. If it's not an open profile, like in this instance, we are going to skip. And if it is an open profile, like in this instance, we are going to take the name of the prospect and send them a personalized outreach. Now, that was basically the process. Now, let me show you how I've built it in Microsoft Power Automate. You can also build this with Python or any type of macro builder, but I like using Microsoft Power Automate. What I'm doing, by the way, is instead of running this automation on my own laptop, which consumes the screen time basically, so I created a VPS using Hayonix. This is the VPS, and this VPS using Hayonix allows me to keep on running all my automations in the background. So let me show you now how this is built in Power Automate Desktop. Basically, we are launching the Sales Nav URL. Then we are closing down all the Excels, currently running Excels because we don't want any conflicts. Opening the Excel file with all the URLs. This is our running file, we keep on updating it. Then we have a subflow that basically goes to, as I showed you, goes to the sales navigator and scrapes all the LinkedIn URLs from each profile. This is how it looks. So we're getting the first row on the Excel just to make sure that we're not overriding any data. We're waiting a few seconds. Then we are extracting the data from one page. We are writing the data into the Excel. Then we scroll down automatically until we reach the end of the page. And at the end of the page in the Sales Nav, we have the next button and we click the next button. Let me show you. So let's say we scraped all the data, the URLs, then we scroll down and then we click the next button. Now we do this for 50 times. Each page contains, I think, 25 profiles. So we do this for 50 times to get all the data from all the search. And then we go back to the main. By the way, I just built this automation very fast. It's not constructed well, and I don't have an error flow, and I don't have like all the things that you need to do, like which are considered best practice, because this was just something that I've built very fast and it does deliver. So as long as I'm not providing this to a client, I don't care if it's not robust, because it's a very simple use case, simple yet powerful use case. Next, what we are doing, we are looping through all the rows in the Excel that we didn't send a message to. So basically, whenever I send a message, we have a column A, which has the URL of the profile, and we have column B, in which we write the status. When did we send the last email, if we did or if we skipped? So basically, we are reading the last row that we didn't update the status for. Then we are trimming the text. This is just cleaning up the data. Here I'm pulling the first name of the prospect, because I also scraped the first name and the last name. I'm splitting the text. I'm taking only the first name because I want to personalize the outreach. I'm calling it first name. Then I open the URL. I wait 10 seconds. Then Microsoft Power Automate is checking to see if we have the text first time view, because as I've told you, we need to make sure that we send these messages only to people that we haven't sent a message to in the past. So we look for the first time view if it exists on the web page. By the way, I'm covering this in detail because I know some of you would like to learn more about Microsoft Power Automate, and in the recent videos that I've uploaded regarding Power Automate, some of you wanted me to go step by step. So I hope that this is helpful. If it's too fast, let me know in the comment section. I will try to adjust. Anyway, we check if the first time view text appears on the web page. Then we wait for 10 seconds. If it does, we hit the message button. As you saw here, message. You see, we have the first time view. We hit the message button. By the way, next time I'm going to view this prospect, we won't have the first time view, obviously. So this is what is preventing us from sending it twice. Next, and in this automation, I've used kind of most of the features that Power Automate allows us to use. So since I didn't find a dynamic selector for this for sending the message, what I did, I just used the move mouse ability, which basically allows you to move the mouse actively via the front end to a specific image. So let me show you. So what I wanted to do is I move the mouse to the subject line area. So you can see subject required. And you can see here, subject required. So basically the mouse moves automatically to here. And then it sends a click. Then we are waiting. Immediately we send first name, I'd love to connect. And first name is a dynamic field. Then we wait 10 seconds. Next, we hit the tab because we want to move to the next section. let's say first name, love to connect. Then tab moves us to the content of the message. We paste the content of the message, send key, then we wait 15 seconds, and then we move the mouse to the image of the send button. So basically, using this function of move mouse to image, you can just select a specific image on the screen, and from there on, anytime you utilize the automation, it will find this image on the screen and it will move the mouse to that point, which is very powerful if you don't find the selector. This basically allows you to do any automation on the front end, even if the website is very sophisticated and they know how to, and they are trying to block automations. Next, I'm getting the date and time, just because I want to use this date and time in my Excel file and add this date and time as a status. As you can see here, sent email at date and time. And then I'm increasing a variable which is called loop index this run by 1. Basically what this variable does, I want to make sure that I want to limit the amount of emails that I send on a daily basis because I don't want the system to flag me. So I've been playing around with different limitations. I must be honest, I don't know, I haven't figured yet what is the daily limitation that LinkedIn are imposing on this type of sending emails to open profiles. Anyway, we increase the variable by 1, and if if we hit 300, this means that we send 300 emails per day. This is going to go end for today, which is basically the end of the script. And if it doesn't, it is just going to keep on looping. So basically closing the web browser, writing to the Excel sheet, done, saving the Excel, and starting another iteration. Now let's see how it works. I'm going to open it over here. Opening Power Automate. Okay, so it will probably be boring. I don't know if I should show this to you. Should I show it? No, I will just skip this because I assume that you trust me that it will be working. Maybe not. Let's just show you proof that it is working, as if it matters. So basically, you can see here all the people that we reached out to. We have the first name, we have the URL, and we have the status. And you can see in the messaging over here that I have many unread messages from people who already responded. So you can see here all the accepted people. There are many of them. And yeah, I guess that's it for today. I don't want to bore you with the actual automation because you've probably seen that I've added many waits and many delays because I want the automation to seem as if it is a human being, so not moving too fast. Whenever you build a browser automation, you must make sure to add delays. So I guess that's it for today. I hope you find that this automation useful. I wasn't sure if I should share it or not because it's kind of a loophole that I found. And basically, whenever there is a loophole, once you start spreading the loophole in YouTube videos, people find out about the loophole, start abusing the loophole, and then the loophole closes. But anyway, I think it would be valuable for you guys, and I'm assuming that most of you won't start building this automation, so I thought it would be cool sharing. If you want any help with implementing this automation for you, this is something that I'm also doing for my clients. Not specifically this automation, but similar automation. So obviously feel free to connect via the link in the description. If you found this video useful, please leave a comment below. Obviously like and subscribe. And if you have any feedback, constructive criticism, suggestions for more content that you would like to see, please leave them in the comment section below. And until next time, keep on automating.